So, do you realize that the right thinking can completely turn your life around? Did you ever think, why are there people who smile in the face of hardship and also those who are frustrated even though caught in tiny problems? They are there and exist on you. Do they have special strength? Is it their condition? No, things are not wrong. Only the mentality of them is. Just imagine, if you can, to see every problem as an opportunity. How much your life can change? If every problem can build you up instead of breaking you down. The question is, however, how to learn to think in that right way. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you 10 such effective and scientifically proved tips that will enhance your thinking ability. These pieces of advice will not only improve your mental health, but will also help you have a positive attitude and be self-confident no matter what. So if you're ready to take your life in a new direction and be a stronger and happier version of yourself, make sure to watch all the way to the end. These tips can change your mind, and your mind, your destiny. Let's start this journey. First of all, take your emotions into account. The things that occur in our head are only a portion of it enters our conscious awareness. So much information is returned to the brain at all times that we don't even know. Our emotions are the product of these events. Whenever an emotion surfaces, allow it. Don't push it aside, but it is a signal from your brain. 2. Try to figure out your feelings. Really, it's just your brain's way of telling you important info. If you simply ignore what is going on in the inside, you will lose the signals from within you. It can make you a better decision maker by being in tune with your emotions. Then, do not think under pressure. When you are in a challenging situation, oftentimes you get stuck into thinking. But it is important that when action is called for, you trust your talent and do not think. For example, let's say you are in a game and you need to make a decision there, but you aren't able to take that up until that. And if you start thinking at that particular time, it can ruin the whole job. This is the moment to trust when you have learned a skill well. Typical example, once a pilot took off in a plane, he did not have to think to fly it at every single step. He already had. Similarly, you have to believe in your practice and get the work done quicker too. Do it with skill 3. Think of options. Every time you reach a conclusion, you should not then think that's what you were thinking. Think like poker players. They consider every option. For instance, if you surmise that your partner is a liar, tell yourself in your head and keep the assumption that they are lying here, and then which dots do not connect T with the dots because of that. That way you can make the right decision. 4th, ask whether you're in the habit. Our habits control us. For instance, if you are one of those that enjoys expensive wine, have you ever considered whether this is what really pleases you or what society dictates? Consider all these items. Do you really love them, or have you got them because they are a habit? When you challenge your habits, you will be able to see the true depth of your choice and get more out of life. 5thly, take a long shower. Often it's when we are rested and not stressed that we come to a solution. The brain's right hemisphere becomes more engaged during activities like when you take a long shower or walk. It is the identical part of the mind that aids in creative thinking and in solving fresh problems. So the next time you can't figure something out, afford yourself a break. Go for a walk or shower, and then notice how new ideas pop into your head. 6. Remain suspicious of your memories. Did you know that our memories are not 100% accurate? Researchers have shown that the information from that incident changes in our brain when we remember an incident. The more we remember an event, the more we can remember it having changed. So don't rely entirely on your memory. Every time you make a major decision, keep in mind that your memories may not be entirely accurate. 7. You do not have to learn everything at once. Willpower and brain power are finite. Trying to do too many things at once will make your brain tired. One study discovered that when people were asked to remember a short number, they mostly picked cake. But when asked to remember a simple number, they picked salad. What happens here is when your brain is already fatigued, you will tend to more often prefer easy and unhealthy stuff. So focus on only one task at a time and save the energy to do so. This will help you be more laser-focused and productive. 8. Make your mistakes your work. The people who have made it are not afraid of their mistakes. They admit what they are weak at and they work on them. Just because you're good at something doesn't mean you can't do it even better. Know what you suck at and work hard to get better. Consider where you can make mistakes and where you can improve next time. And this state of mind will carry over into any field you enter. 9th, dream. We tend to overlook our dreams in the midst of our busy schedules. But think again, for dreaming enhances your creativity. Daydreaming, your brain makes new connections and is able to break away from established connections and paths in order to branch out and explore new areas of possibility. It's not just for children. Anyone of any age can dream and can amplify their creativity. So, allow yourself to dream a little. Give yourself a break and let your mind drift. This will help you develop all new ideas and the best ways of thinking. 10th, think about thinking. Ever wondered about the way you think? In order that you may find the solution, and that calls for intelligence, and that you may also know how you can improve upon your own thinking process. Our mind, like a Swiss Army knife, has many tools to tackle various problems. When you have a problem, don't ask which tool makes sense here. This will help your brain work better. Right thinking and negative thought. Influence. The right thinking can enhance your decision-making power, creativity, and problem-solving ability. Consider this 10 awesome tips to be more interesting, PG thought meditation techniques. Not only will it make you healthier mentally, but it will also revolutionize your life. Just remember, thinking well is a habit, and one that can be built through regular practice. Challenge your thinking habits and raise your life to a new level. If you enjoyed this video and you want me to share more tips like this, then do let me know. I continue giving away tricks that will change your life. Subscribe this channel now and hit the bell icon so you never miss any new video. Also share with me in the comments below what's your favorite tip from these 10 tips and how you are going to implement it in your life. Your comments are important for me. Let's band together and spread positivity and take our thinking to the